Kaptırıyor topu. Ali Tanrı'dan çok süratli. Ali orta yapacak. Sert orta. Sert orta.
Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to No Maestro Game Production. Welcome back to Turkey. Welcome back to Bursa, the home of Bursaspor. And as you can see, we are ready for another press conference. Yes, it is the day before the match because I was considering showing you some highlights from the previous games, but I thought we'd have a little look at the press conferences today. We can do that again in a future episode, if I remember to stop it, of course, before the game day, because we all know what happens at the moment when you try and look at highlights from other games on the game day. So, without further ado, let's head on into this pre-match press conference. As you can see, we've developed a little bit of a relationship with some of the guys there. So we have this guy from the National who is respectful towards us. He is still very indifferent about us. We have a friendly one in the local paper, Zera. And then, this guy is also friendly from the national press, and this guy's respectful of us. So we are doing pretty good on the media front. The media likes us quite a bit. We are going to attend this press conference. Hopefully it goes well. So the atmosphere is pleased at the moment. Okay, let's kick things off with Gonzalez. Now, Gonzalez, I believe, is the one who isn't much of a fan of us. He's very indifferent. So, positively, Taner Taskin has a reputation for favouring a very patient possession game with his Tuzlaspor AS side. What are your thoughts on his style and how will you be looking to counter it? Well, we're not looking to counter it. We're looking to play our own game. We're going to make them play our game. We're not going to play their game. So, Tanner has got his side keeping the ball incredibly well. We're going to have to work hard to make sure, we are going to have to work hard to make sure every opportunity counts. It's very common style nowadays, so it's nothing new. You know what? We're looking for a long match. We're going to work hard. You sound like you're worried about the strength of your opposition on Saturday. No, not at all. Is it fair to say you think Tanner's side have the advantage? No, not at all. I think any manager would... No, he's a great manager and I hope to emulate him one day. I'm not hiding the fact it'll be a tough match. I'm not in awe at all. I think his side plays good football, but I know my side can play better indeed. Not at all. My appreciation of his playing style isn't a resignation of defeat. I have every confidence that my players can match his and get a good result. No, we're not going to match it. We are better. We are going to beat them. Altair are also in action against Bursaspor now. And they are looking to demonstrate their title aspirations. Even at this early stage, do you see them winning this match? Probably. Yes, I would be surprised if they didn't. They're a good side and I expect them to do well. So we're going with that. Bit of positivity. Recent reports have suggested that you are keen on making, I'd love to keep him, to be honest with you, but we've got other issues like trying to keep our star striker who is absolutely amazing and doesn't want to sign a contract. So are you prepared to go on record with your thoughts on the story? We'd love to, we'd love for that to happen, and I'm sure there's a I'm not that sure. He's already become a part of this squad, so I think it makes sense to consider his long-term future. I won't discuss any transfers. It's unlikely that we'll be making a move for him at this time. It's not something I'm planning. We'd love to have him, and I'm sure there's movement. Yeah, hopefully we can get it going. You're on a good run of form, and everything seems to be going well. Presumably, there's a great dressing room atmosphere contributing towards that. The club is a really fun place to be right now, and the atmosphere gives us all the confidence to do our jobs. Everyone's enjoying coming to work, and there's a real fun feel around the place at the moment. Exactly. Fun feel around the place. We've got a bouncy castle in the back. It's great. So, as you can see, that's gone down okay. It just went down fine. Nothing went good. Nothing went bad. This guy is now up to a positive indifference, I guess. I guess he's just building positively. He's still indifferent, but he's on the higher edge of that. I guess it's just a sliding scale. So he's on the higher end of being indifferent about us. So let's have a little look at our previous matches. So between episodes, as you can see, I snuck in a local side. There was a big gap between the 4th and the 21st. We wanted to get a bit of match fitness into the guys. So although there was internationals, we had 3 players, I believe, on international duty. I did want to get a game in for the others. So we played a local side. My assistant smashed them 8-1. Unfortunately, though, he did manage to injure our starting right back. So we're going to have to go in and switch him out for today's game. Then, in the cup, prior to that, we won 5-2. That was a confident victory, as you'll see from this now. Here we go. So, Chat, of all people, got us off to a cracking start with a goal. We then had Ali banging 2, Core scored 1, and Ali scored another. Now, I believe in this game, let's just have a little look at Chat's goal. Come on, load the match report. Generating the match report. So, I lied. We are going to have a look at some highlights. We have Chat's beautiful header. That's his first goal of the season for us. Now, is it going to move on to some others? No, it's going to go back to this screen. That's quite nice, in fact. So let's have a little look at Cole. You know what? No. Let's just play the highlights of the goal, shall we? Why not? We're here. Let's just make use of it. We're here. Let's have a look at some goals. So that was the first goal again from Chat. Let's have a look at our other ones. So Ozan plays it over to Özkan on this left-hand side. Nice ball over the top for Ali. Now, in this game, we was resting 3 of our starting players. I believe that was Suleimantari, our other central midfielder, and the guy on the right-hand side. He had a bit of a knock, so was resting those 3. But besides those, it's our starting lineup, and, well, we got off to a cracker. As you'll see from here, beautiful goal from Batuan coming in on the right-hand side, smashes one from range. Fantastic effort. And, well, the media picked up on that. That was the first thing they asked about, in fact. Now, we struggled a little bit. We laid off them. We let them get a couple of goals back. I believe this is 4-2 at the moment. And then we carried on and got final goal. I believe it's Ali with the final goal, if I'm not mistaken. Batuan gets one in, back post. Ali taps it in, finishes the game, which was basically over at 4-2 anyways. But that is how we got 5-2. We had 2 stoppage minute goals, and, well, that is how that game went. Now, prior to that, as you can see in the league, we are dominating. We've got 21 points from 9. So the observant of you will have noticed we probably won that previous game, and we did. It was 2-0 as we played at home, in fact, against Istanbul. Not Constantinople, but Istanbul. And, well, we got a goal through Ali Akman in the 87th minute. It was a boring game, quite frankly. We just pushed up, eventually broke through. They tripped us up. Ali Akman slotted a goal in. Then they tried pushing up and trying to get one back. But unfortunately for them, we countered through Goulier and he got a 90th minute goal. So that was the games between episodes. And as you can see, we are unbeaten in our main games. In fact, we've only lost to Fenerbahce and Galatasaray. We had a nice pre-season. I played some smaller teams, of course, build up a bit of confidence between the players and get them working well together. Nice 9-0, 8-0. But even in the league, if we just scroll down here, so we had a 3-0 victory to kick off in the first episode, of course. We then drew 1-1 between episodes. 3-0, 4-0, 8-0. We can skip over that because that was our friendly. 3-2, 1-1, 4-1, 0-0. Now we've started slipping a bit from that original 3-4-0s. We're now getting into the realms of being 1 or 2 goals out. But we're still holding on quite well. We won 2-0 in that. We won 5-2 in that. 8-1, of course, was our other easy friendly game. And hopefully we continue that form today. If not, well, we've been on quite the streak. So I can't feel too bad if we lose today's game. So without further ado, I'm going to skip forward. I'm not going to make you go through the screens from here to there. I will see you fine folks for the game in just a second. Right, so we've arrived in Tuzla for our game against Tuzlaspor. As you can see, the team sheet is ready. We have our social media roundup. We have Mustafa saying, get A-Cut out of the team. We have a guy who, in fact, is also called A-Cut. Good to see Atabek starting. Well, he's our best goalkeeper, so of course he's starting. We then have Batmanu. Yes, we've been pretty decent of late with this shape. Arif. Formation is looking good at the moment. Weirdly, speaking of those last 2 in the formation, in the briefing room, we had a few players saying they're not used to the formation we've used the entire season so far. They're not used to it. Don't know why. They're a little bit weird, but that is our team. So, as you can see, this is our starting lineup. Of course, Kiskin is the only person coming in at right back. other than that, it is our starting 11. So, hands on hips. We also have an injury to a backup on the bench, but he's not very good. He's the central midfielder who I just don't use because he's not very good. He's silver rated. So, we're favourites and we should win this one comfortably. I fully expect you to keep our run going. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. If we play our game, we'll win. We're all capable of that. In fact, that is ideal. That's motivated our goalkeeper. We have an aggressive Muntari, but we already know he's aggressive. Then we have an abrasive KR. So, let's head out of the tunnel. So, as we head out of the tunnel, do you have any thoughts on the pressure? I mean, no, not really. He's disappointed how things are going is his current happiness as their manager. So, I don't feel it's my place to comment on those rumours, quite frankly. His team is his team. It has nothing to do with us. We are focused on Bursaspor, getting Bursaspor into the Super League and getting them top of the Turkish pyramid, where we belong. Sully Muntari throws it into Oza, who will play it back to Sully. Now recap, edge of the area, can he do anything with it? Shot to Oza, who will smash it in. Acres of space, edge of the area, smashes it in the top corner, and they have a guy called Tank. I've just noticed they have Tank. No wonder he moves so slowly to react to that one. Anyway, Muntari, let's have another look at this one. Nice little pass out to recap. Finds space for Oza. Oza, edge of the area. Nobody near him. Smashes it with his right-hand foot into the left-hand side. Right-hand foot. Yes. Hand foot, of course. Because this is hand football, you see. So, yes. Anyways, they are going to throw it in. We are 10 minutes deep. We're off to a nice early start. I should probably drop us back to positive, but you know what? We're going to stay on the front foot at least till the 20th, maybe 25th minute. So let's do that. Mehmet will collect, plays it back to our goalkeeper, who will kick it up to Kapak. Now Kapak coming down this right-hand side, cuts past one. Can he get past his second? In fact, he's just going to shoot, and it was an awful shot indeed. So that is, wow, 12 minutes. Another highlight. This game is full of highlights. We've got it away, though. Ali on the counter-attack. He has Kapaka if he needs him on this right-hand side. Ali is going alone on this right-hand side, though. Plays it back to Kapak, who will play it over to Recap. Recap tries a through ball. It is blocked, though. Can't get the ball to Ali, and they are back on the attack. Coming down this left-hand side with Ayik. In fact, he'll play it back, and it's a nice ball over to Segbafe in the middle of their midfield. Now, lovely block by Kapak, kept it in play, in fact, and will play it back to Ramazan. Oza now to Chat. Chat will play the ball over the top. Can Ali get onto the end of this? No, the Tank is in fact quicker than Ali in this situation, and they are back on the attack on this right-hand side. Pucko will now play over to Erdem. Erdem on the right-hand side. Will he whip in across or play it back, perhaps? No, he whips in across, and it's a goal for Ayik. Ayik will get on to the end of it. That was not the greatest of defending. We shouldn't have given him that opportunity, and I'm not particularly pleased at them getting that goal back. So, shout, demand a bit more. 14 minutes deep. We are 1-1. Fairhat, we've had a nice, interesting game here away. But we don't want interesting, we want confident victory. So, Muntari, get a nice tackle in here, or just let him play it all the way back to Yoho. Yoho ahoy. Gives the ball to Ramazan. Ramazan over to Recap. Recap, lovely ball over the top to Ali. Can he get past the goalkeeper though? Yes, he can. It's Ali. Ali Akman, 18th goal of the season. He is on fire. And I've said this several times, but their defence is definitely terrified. I'd be terrified at any team at this level with Ali Akman running at us because Ali Akman is on fire. He's ridiculous, this man. He has scored 18 goals already. And like I said, this is like our 9th, 10th game of the season. He's obnoxious. We are going to have to pray to keep this guy at our club. It's ridiculous. So, we are going to drop back to positive. I should have probably done that after the first goal, but we're going to learn from our mistakes. Ozcan now, free kick, back post. Can he get a goal? Yes, we can. Aidin, recap Aidin, in fact, with his second goal of the season, will nod us 3-1 up, half an hour into this game. Lovely start to the game, half an hour in, 3 goals. Yes, we did give them that one back, but you know what? We can't be too disappointed with a 3-1 start in half an hour now, can we? So, we have a corner. Ozcan will whip it in, back post. Ali Akman has missed probably the first opportunity of his entire life. Now, that is actually a lie. I remember him passing it to the goalkeeper at one point, but I believe he felt sorry for the guy in that game. I can't remember what specific game it was, but he definitely just passed the ball to the goalkeeper when he was taking a shot. Pucko, though, coming on the right-hand side, will kick it cross-field. Ayik now going for a second goal, hits the post, and we've cleared it away. Fortunate for us, that highlight did not continue. Ferhat will throw it in. It is cleared away. Ali Akman on the halfway line. Gets dispossessed, but only for Ozcan to collect. Plays it back to Ali once more. Ali's got space. Oh, Haydar even manages to make the save. I'm pretty sure I said Haydar. Silent H. You see? Here in Turkey, silent H. As you can see, all we did was demand more at one situation in that first half, and it went quite well. As you can see, this is pretty much the turning point. They scored a goal. We managed to pull things back, get another goal, and that is where we took over the game. 3-1 as we go into half-time, ladies and gents. They've had 4 shots, we've had 10. 2 on target to our 5. 0.47 XG to our 1.47. 3 corners to our 8. 6 fouls to our 11. 0 yellow cards to 0 yellow cards. 87% passing completion to our 88. 47% possession to our 53. So, as you can see, no cards. A lot of fouls, but guess the ref is just going to let us both hack at each other. So, hands on hips, ladies and gents. I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going. That has gone down well with the lads. We don't want to be too harsh than giving away that goal. They did fight back. They did go and score a couple more. And now we're 3-1 up. So, can't be too disappointed with that. We are coming up to substitution time, though, ladies and gents. As you know, about the 62nd minute is where I like to make my subs. Unfortunately, though, we have a highlight. So, we'll let the highlight play out. Then we shall make our substitutes. So, Mehmet slides before the ball even gets to Pucko. Bit dangerous, Mehmet. I hope you're only getting a yellow card for that. It was a risky one. Ref, please be nice. Seriously? We've got a sending off, ladies and gents. Well, we are definitely going to go for a more cautious approach. Yes, we are up by 2 goals, but we need to go more cautious. Recap, I'm sorry, you probably... In fact, are you tired? Recap, please tell me you're at least tired. Recap's not even tired. Great. So, Recap's had a good game. He's on an 8. He's our best player statistically in terms of the ratings. We're going to have to take him off, though, because our left back decided to go and get sent off. That means the next game we're going to be without both our left and right backs. This is probably where we go and give up some results. It was so nice. And then he goes and makes a slide like that. I mean, he deserved a card. I'll say that. He deserved a card, and he was already sliding before the ball even got to the man. So, sending off seems pretty reasonable, to be honest, but it's just not good for our situation. So, Kapak, we're going to bring on Batman, as I'm going to now nickname him. Batman will be coming on as well. Condition-wise, everyone's pretty fit. We have some good fitness going on at the moment, so we don't really need to rush anyone off the pitch. So I am going to keep these 2 guys who are performing on. Ali Akman's going to stay on. He's got good fitness anyway, so we're not too worried about Ali Akman. Now, Kaskin is on 6.6, but we can't do anything because we don't have an alternative at right back. Now, Akgun, he is struggling. Chat is okay to swap over to that side. What we'll do is we'll do Saydat. We'll do that, and as you'll see, Chat actually prefers to be a normal central defender, but he's the only guy we've got who can really ball-playing defender other than Derson. So we're going to do that, and then, don't want to take off our goalkeeper, don't want to take off our right back. In fact, like I said, we can't really take off our right back. Triple sub, don't want to take off any of these who are playing well. Suleimantari is having a decent game, he's also pretty fit. And yeah, I don't think we need to make any additional substitutes. So we're going to stick to the 3 and hopefully we can just eke out this victory. It has, in fact, we're going to be a little dirty on our tactics. So in possession, we're going to whip up the time wasting, the good old time waste until the clock disappears. And that will be an additional tactical tweak that we shall make to this situation. If we confirm it, of course. Doesn't work if you don't confirm the tactical change. So, confirm the tactical change. We are going to... Ooh, he's got a bruised knee. You have to stay on, Kiskin. I'm sorry. We're going to have to ignore you. It's a bruise. You should be okay. It's a bruise. A bruise is not going to kill you, Kiskin. It might hurt a little bit if the ball hits it, but you should be fine. And he is. Oh, got out of the game. We're all good. They've had 9 shots. We've had 11. 4 on target. We've had 6. 0.72 XG to our 1.55. 6 corners to our 9. 12 fouls to our 16. 0 yellow cards to our 1. Now, the important one is, of course, our red card. They had 88% passing completion ratio to our 85. 49% possession to our 51. As you can see, we have played solidly in today's game, and I've even lost my mouse. So let's head to the dressing room. We are going to do hands on hips, of course. I'm pleased with the result and the way you played. I think that's pretty reasonable. They all played pretty good. Now, where is my man that got sent off? Do I go and have a go at him? I can't actually find him. Has he just gone and hid? I think he might have just gone and hid after getting sent off. Not Akman, not Osman. Wasn't it Uslu? Mehmet Uslu. You went and got yourself sent off. Yeah, left back. Mehmet looks inspired and motivated. You know what? We'll let him off. It's his first time. We'll let him off. Next time, though, we're going hard on him. So, you have to be happy with that win, right? Yes, I'm happy with every victory. I'm very happy we did everything we set out to do. It was a very pleasing victory. Everyone did their jobs to perfection, and we made it look very easy. Besides our left back. So, recap is a joy to watch when he plays like that. How happy are you with his performance? He was simply faultless today. Unfortunately, we had to substitute him though. So, Uslu's horrible tackle in that match is likely to get a lot of criticism from others. But what were your thoughts on the incident? Well, he was an idiot. Tackles like that have no place in the modern game. I thought it was a disgrace. It was an ugly challenge. Nobody wants to see tackles like that. But sometimes players just get carried away. I don't think there was an intention to do harm. Mehmet just isn't that sort of player. 30 years ago, we'd have applauded tackles like that, but I suppose that's just the way the game has changed. I love a good old hard tackle, I'll be honest, but no, I can't go and say that was a decent challenge. 30 years ago, we would have still called him dirty for that one, so yeah, let's just not say that. How have you come to settle on your current tactical approach? I've said this to them many times. I like many managers have certain principles that guide us. No, I would say we're locked into playing this way all the time, but I'm a fan. Best chance of winning. We use whatever makes us win. Will Uslu struggle to get back into the team following his red card on completion of his No, he won't. He's a starter, simply. As soon as he serves his suspension, Mehmet will be back in the side. He's an important player for us and will return to the squad as soon as possible. That is a reasonable approach from... Right, ban for 1 match. I'm not even going to appeal. I'm going to fine him his half a week's wages and just get on with it. So, Kaskin, bruise 1 to 3 days. Little bit of a hypochondriac. I would have played with a bruise regardless and not said anything is an issue. So I'm going to do this press conference. You don't really want to sit through yet another press conference. As you can see, we got Bursaspor in the next round of the cup. Again, it's another easy game. Red group, that's the tier below ours, I believe. So we're not going to put that in a video. That's going to be a bit easy. What other games do we have coming up? The one that's shouting out to me right now is Adana. Adana is supposed to be decent. If I click on Adana real quickly, as you'll see from Adana, they are currently 16th in the league, which is relegation candidates. But season preview suggests 2nd. So they're underperforming, we're overperforming, we're expected to be 3rd and we're top of the league by miles. So I think we have a battle of the team underperforming against the team that is overperforming. I think that seems like a reasonable game to show. We'll see how much they've slipped from what was expected of them and how much we've gone and pushed on from what was expected of us. So I thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you all have a good night and goodbye.